Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Persona 4 Golden. Last episode we continued in the secret laboratory, and today we're gonna go and just continue. Hopefully reach the boss of this place in this episode, but I'm not sure. Right, so connecting to the network, because I just booted up the game in a new session. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see if I remember how to play Persona after one day. Oh no. The wicked turrets. Let's go and begin trying to find a weakness. Well, that was easy. I'm not gonna complain about that one. I don't think I can kill him in one shot. No, yeah. These guys are way too beefy. A true nice bomber, right. It's not gonna do enough damage yet. Let's see, they might resist or reflect physical attacks. How about I miss? It's even better. Okay, they blocked that shit. Ay ay ay. Let's try Mabufla. Okay. Right. Well, I guess it does make a lot of sense if their weakness is lightning that they would be immune to wind. Because those two elements counteract each other, basically. I could have also probably taken a look at their attacks and figured out what their weakness was. Maybe though. Some enemies don't really work that way. Right, let's see. A shadow jumped out of the box. Because that is the life of the end game of this game.
Darkness won't work.
Just gonna try Heatwave again. Might get reflected.
Why didn't that work?
Okay, block and... alright. Debilitate. Just everything down.
Your defense is down.
Let's see if I can... what wind would do against these dice. Nothing special.
It's not working.
Debilitate on me. That is pretty dang shitty. It's gonna do Mazio. The big fight. Miss.
Alrighty.
Wild waves. Did you seriously just attack the dude that was already... okay. Well. Let's go and try Mabufla.
Look at you, Teddy. You're
Wicked
rocking it.
turrets is dizzy. Oh wait, these guys block. Right. I guess I'll do a power session this guy and just get critical. Wow.
Yosuke-senpai was...
Last resort. I forgot that these things can do that.
Chie-senpai, quick, someone heal her.
Well. We had a pretty decent battle and then a pretty bad battle. Let's go and get this thing. Miss Persona. Because getting Personas is really good. For fusion. And I get to go home, which is useful to a degree. Well, actually, no, it's ridiculously useful. I'm never going to complain about getting a go home. Alright. I can hear the Reaper somewhere in here. Okay, tanks and mountains.
Watch it. That one...
Power castle.
attacks won't work.
So wind and then lightning on the other one. Let me go and do... do these guys reflect lightning?
Physical...
They
Three of them.
might.
Don't give up now, okay?
Let's go and test it out. Did I miss him? I think I did. That's pretty dang shitty. Let's go and do Bufla then, on one of these power castles.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Let's go for the Magarula.
Jiraiya.
Two enemies
Alright.
down.
More,
Good going,
Yosuke.
Yosuke-senpai.
I'm gonna do it again, just to finish off the castles.
Keep it up, Yosuke-senpai.
Right.
2 defeated.
And let's go for Bufla.
I'll get it next time.
And Bufla. And so on and so forth.
Someone finish it off! Last one. Go for it.
Ah, crap. I forgot that they blocked that shit.
What the hell? That's not
What the
working.
hell? Right, let's go for Madzu again and hope that I hit. There we go.
Enemy down.
Jet.
Take this and this.
Well, that was pretty dang bad, but I still get the shuffle time. Let's see, I can get a pretty good skill card going or recover some stuff. We're gonna get a skill card. Heat Wave. That's a really good one. Right, level 53 for her. That is Resist Dark. I don't think I want that though. What does this one do? Revives an ally with full HP. Yeah, no. Divine Grace. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. I might want to get rid of something for that. Right. Well, let us continue. Hello. Once again, castles and tanks.
Careful, it's immune to electricity.
Do I have anybody with a single hit lightning? Mazionga to all foes. God damn it. Okay. So no, I don't. It's basically the answer. Right? Yeah, no. That's pretty shitty. I'll go and do this, and it doesn't really matter too much. I don't take too much damage from getting this reflected.
Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
Okay, let's go use Magaru.
2 enemies down.
All right.
I still want to continue calling this a Flare Rush, but that's the wrong game. Of course they're not dead. Let's go for Black Spot against this tank. There we go.
This is my time.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, of course, it's not going to use... Yeah,
Kill them. Don't give
that
up
makes a
now,
lot of
okay?
sense, actually. Of course it's not going to be using it against the caster dudes because they reflect physical attacks. Right?
Good answer. Ready or not, here we come.
It is very interesting, like the enemy combinations that they're throwing at me right now. It's creating a lot of very difficult to deal with situations, which is fine, in my opinion. We are pretty dang far into the game, at least I think so. So that makes some amount of sense to me. Well, it makes symmetric crap load of sense to me, really. I wonder when I'll actually run into the Reaper. There might be something I need to do to run into him. You might need to like stand still for a long time or whatever. I have no idea. Let's go and hopefully make this guy turn around. Come on. Turn around, please. Jesus. There we go. Let's get him. Oh boy.
There's 1 enemy. You get a free hit.
A Hell Knight with Madoon and Virus Wave. Let's begin with Aguilar. Nope.
Last one. Go for it.
Let's go into a Black Spot to maybe get myself a critical hit. And there we go.
That's a strike.
Chie in a nutshell. Critting like crazy. Which is perfect. It's all I need. No, of course you're not dead. Let's go for the Gaudodyne. Okay.
All right.
Black Rains. Interesting. A tinier shadow this time. Have I run into these things?
That one's immune. Wow.
Immune to wind, which probably means that they're weak to lightning. Oh.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Just a big ol' oh. They're weak to physical
Enemies
attacks.
down. Let's do it. It's showtime. Are you ready? All hyped up and ready to go. Yeah, go, go, go.
There we go. Skill level up. Gotta slam the freaking door closed. Let's see. Divine Grace as a skill card.
Yes, I
That's
leveled
pretty
up.
freaking good. If you're wondering what Divine Grace does, it massively like increases your healing. Or I'm not sure if it does massively. Let me go and take a look actually. I can see it with the persona that I have right now. By 50%, which is pretty freaking good. But I think all good healing personas get this skill anyway, but might as well. Hello. Diamond shield. Yeah, did I tune it back? Yes, okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Another
That one's
Autobot.
immune to darkness.
Malzio.
That one's
Rampage
total.
and cruel
One
attack.
enemy to
Okay.
go. Keep it up.
Let's see what this is gonna do.
Enemy
1,000
down.
damage. Going Nova. Wow.
Give it up.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. This guy does a lot of defense. That's very interesting to deal with, actually.
That's some thick skin.
Let's go for Buffy and hope I can finish him off. Hey,
That's pretty good.
not bad. And I get Damascus Steel, I think. Or just Damascus, really. Cool. That was an interesting enemy. Positively terrifying, but interesting. Meteor Rahan fully restores party's HP. I did not even notice that. Alright, there's a new shadow over here, which is kind of annoying. The double tanks.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness.
Malzio.
Two
There we go.
enemies.
All right.
They're not gonna die from it, but
Away.
yeah, doesn't matter much. It's to knock them down. So,
It's so stubborn. Teddy. Roar!
Teddy, rar.
It's over for you. That should do it.
Nope. They resisted, but I was going to hit rate more or less.
Someone finish it off. Just two left. Come on.
You're
this
immune to this
fight's
shit,
not
so
over.
I'm gonna go and just miss. Because it's Yosuke, he constantly misses. Right. Recover SP and HP.
Power up.
Teddy levels up to level 55. What level am I actually? I'm almost level 50, right? We're gonna take a look once the game's unloading. Yeah, I'm level 59. One more level and I'm level 60. Which is pretty dang insane. It's Fox-kun. Sure. 5,000 yen, yep. There we go. Getting my SP back. Aha, the hand. That was enemy advantage. Really.
Ooh, a rare one.
Aguilar,
Don't
wait.
Get away.
One more, escape.
Ran away. That's not
And
a
escape.
bad thing.
Yes, you did it, Shea. You got knocked on the floor and the enemy ran away. Congratulations. Well, that was pretty dang shitty. Hey, Shadow just started. Oh, man.
One enemy on the field. You can do it.
This game.
Yikes, it's tough.
It's more like this dungeon, really.
No. Last
haven't tried
one.
lightning or
Go
ice.
for it.
We're gonna take a look at what stats your persona has. It's like, yeah, okay, it's even. I'll go into a power stage then. Might have a chance to crit.
Someone else's turn.
Fire's way.
Teddy,
Critical.
no. Can someone help him?
Miss.
Let's go. Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Wow.
Get set.
You guys better keep up.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Not that bad.
Ow! How cruel!
There we go. Freaking Teddy with his wee. It's amazing. And I get myself a life stone. Let's go move on to the next part. Stop the intruders! Stop the intruders. Okay, I can sense Nautical nearby. Just a little more to go. Hang in there. Right. Let me go and do some healing. Is the shadow going to jump out of the box? No. There's a shadow over here though. There we go. Hello?
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
I feel like I've entered the wrong kind of party.
No
Elegant mother.
problem. It'll be
Heatwise,
over in a
Bufala, my
flash.
Bufala. So, your weakness is fire then. I should have somebody with fire, right? I should have somebody with fire. Wait, I thought I had somebody with AoE fire. Yep.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Marugidine.
You're on a roll, Senpai.
So anyway,
2 defeated.
I started blasting. There we go.
All right.
No shuffle time for that, really?
Leveled up.
Shuffle time works in mysterious ways. As I make more noise in my leather chair. Well, I think it's fake leather, but it just makes a little noise. Well, sometimes. What in the...
Look out. It's immune to physical attacks.
These enemies are becoming very weird.
Physical attacks
Okay.
won't work on that.
Yeah. So, debilitate and then last resort.
Wow, it's puny.
God's hand
This'll
and
be quick.
gigantic fist.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Now we're gonna do Agadon on this guy. Son of a bitch.
I'll finish you.
Reflect. So, what did you do again? Right, yeah. Okay. Just going to do Garadine.
Here goes. Persona. That's some thick skin.
Let's go and do my Bufala and hope that the dude is weak against ice. Well, it's not weak to it,
Going,
but
Teddy. Keep it up.
he's susceptible to it. Okay. Let's go and do Bufala on that guy, because otherwise he's gonna use Last Resort and break my face.
Couldn't quite beat
Well,
it.
stand by. Praise the Lord. Okay. Let's go for Magaruda.
Ooh, that went well.
Didn't find his weakness.
I leveled up.
Level 60, she's almost gonna get high counter, which is amazing. And that way I can also see the next skill that she's gonna get. Which I'm, to be quite honest, more interested in. Let's go for Media Rama. This is going to be a very interesting place to go back through later on. Once I need to do more quest stuff. A very annoying one, really. There we go. I've noticed, like, I'm not really opposed to this
That one's immune to
type
darkness.
of gameplay, I suppose, or like this type of dungeon shenanigans. But I will say that it does become kind of annoying after a while. That is one thing that I do think that.
Down. Keep going, Senpai.
Let's see. I switch personas right here. Let's go and do another Mazio and then daze the tanks.
Oh,
There we go.
Senpai, that was perfect.
Let's go for Heatwave.
Now
Critical.
that's a strike.
And there you go. But yeah, they are randomly generated, but it's kind of annoying to deal with.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Yes. But not with yours, okay? I still have a tiny feeling that the boss of this place is gonna wreck my face. With the party that I have right now. I think getting extra XP seems like a pretty nice thing.
I gotta keep up my
As I reach level 60. Nice. Very cool. Right. I will say that is one of the only things that I'm still a little bit scared of, and that's the bosses of this game. Like, those are the bosses of this game still. Because they just take a long time, and... yeah.
What?
So...
Physical attacks won't work on that runt?
that runt? I haven't tried lightning on these guys.
Couldn't quite beat it. 3 of them. Don't give up now. Physical
So...
attacks won't work.
yeah, you just drain fire. Let's go for the Magarula.
That's some thick skin.
Let's try Mazio to see their if this is their weakness. I don't think so, but... it is their weakness.
All right. Ready or not, here we come.
Oh well. A lot of enemies are weak to lightning in this place. Hello, mob. New persona. Nice. I can definitely appreciate getting some new personas. As I get another go home. I think I'm gonna go home at the last floor, maybe? Just so I can go make some more personas, maybe. And also heal up my SP. Alright. We have a hand shadow. Alright, golden hands. Here we go. These ones
A rare one.
suck.
Don't let it get away.
So who has the things? Somebody had increase their partner's defense. It's this one over here. Okay. Increase hit and evasion rate. Alright.
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Let's go for Black Spot because I feel like it has a higher chance of trading than Revolution.
Enemy
Atta
down.
girl.
You did it, Chie-senpai. Couldn't quite beat it.
We're gonna parse this in this guy.
Damn, it's not going down.
We can do a Media Rama. Balzac. Enrage himself, okay. Is he gonna do the same?
It got back up.
Yep.
Defeat it fast.
That's our tactic. Just using Balzac. I guess using the ultimate move, Balzac.
Someone finish it off.
Here go. That's some thick skin.
Teddy, what are you doing?
Son of a bitch. I want to get at this guy. I want him to level up and get the repel physical. Let's go for Nova's Nebula maybe, or Black Spot. I think Black Spot is a bit better. A better idea. Okay. He's enraged. Ow. Okay. Not bad. Counter.
Chie-senpai, quick, someone
Get
heal
up.
her.
I forgot that they can counter.
Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
I know. Cricket, nice.
Down.
Should we show? Okay.
They should finish him off, I think.
Get set.
All right.
Especially with Weezer's power up.
Go, go, go.
1,000 damage, wow. Nice. Alright. We're gonna change one more to an Arcana one. Okay, I'll go and get HP and SP up. As I get myself a lot of EXP. And Shikyu levels up.
Another level for me.
There you go, okay.
I climbed
And
the
Teddy.
stairway to maturity.
Yes, I
And
leveled
Rize.
up.
Ooh, Rize's about to get a relaxing wave. Right, need to go and heal up. There we go. I will say, if like those hand enemies did not exist in this game, I would not have had this much ease, I would say, when it comes to surviving. Now, apologies if you can hear anything in the background, but I have all windows opened up because otherwise I'm gonna die from the heat. Let me go use Mazio once, and then use
Don't give up now, okay?
Aguilar twice.
Huh? You're the
No.
boss.
I'm actually gonna try to I'm actually gonna cancel all out attacks and or the knockdown moves more. Because sometimes it's just a better idea to not do this. Especially against boss enemies, like all out attacks are not amazing against bosses. Don't do that much damage, and I think it's a better idea for me to not do that and just wail on them. Right. Let's go and get extra money. As Chia levels up and gets high counter. 20% chance of reflecting physical attacks. Rainy Death. Ooh. That looks very interesting. I'm interested in this. Alright. So there's a shadow in here. Okay.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to
Let's go and
darkness.
switch over to Cerberus. And let's go for the Maragadine.
That's how it's done.
As I miss, and just do it again.
Go, Senpai!
That's
you
it,
rock!
Sensei.
Let's not forget the fact that I have only 80 hit chance with this weapon. It's not amazing. I should definitely get an upgrade. If I can. I'll do more cards, sure. And let's go and get HP and SP. As I level up to level 61. And Ted levels up to 57. It's insane how the party members actually, like, they can catch up if you, like, for instance, these ones were, I don't really remember what level they were. Yosuke and Teddy. They're pretty dang low level though. And now they're almost at the same level as me. And Shie. So now Yukiko and Kanji are very low level. Well, very low level. They're 10 levels lower, which is a sizable amount. Let's give a shadow. Did I hit him in the back? Yeah, okay. Alright. These guys don't have a weakness, right? Well, I haven't tested lightning against them. Let's go and switch to her. And let's blast him with
Don't
lightning.
give up now, okay?
And hope that it doesn't get reflected or something. Okay.
Enemy down.
partner.
Nice move, Senpai.
Let's just go and do an Magio. You are immune to physical, yeah. It's almost as if they know how to screw with me at this point of the game.
Someone finish it
I've been relying a lot on physical though, so...
Keep it up, Yosuke Senpai. 2 defeated.
This is not too big of a surprise.
These
There we go.
are my
It just takes so long sometimes. And I get a Volt Suppressor, wow. No. Let's go and move on to the next floor. Oh, this is the final floor, I think. Let's go home for a moment. Yeah. And let's go and see if I can fuse some more personas or whatever. Whatever. I've been using a lot of go homes in this particular dungeon. To me personally, it makes a lot of sense that. I should probably go and buy a lot more of those, I think. Hello. Yep, just go and register him. And let's see what we can do for fusions. I'm level 61 right now, which allows me to make stuff like Belphegor. Hariti and... Okay, I don't want to get rid of... Oh no, wait. I think Hariti is... Okay, Hariti is this one. Yeah. This one's pretty dang good. I guess. Toilet Demon. Okay. Cerberus and Hariti. Kikuruhime and Cerberus. Mother Harlot. With a lot of my really good personas, I think. Hariti, meh. I actually kind of like my personas right now, to be quite honest. This one I can do, I think. With Mod, and then Grimace Something Ritter, and Ananta. This is from the Aeon Arcana. Yeah, this one's gonna get a lot of extra power. I guess I can do this. Meteorama, Evade Fire. Pretty dang good. And this thing. Masuku Kaja. I have no idea what that is. No, sure, I can deal with this. So, I definitely want you to have this and this. Auto Tarkaja, maybe not. Don't really care much for that. Sphere in all foes. Poisons all enemies. White Wall. Ice resistance. If anybody would need that? Well, not in this party. I guess I can give you Magadola. And I guess also gonna give you my Buffalo. Yep, that's it. Kingu! Let's watch it level up like crazy. This thing's scary though. Does it get Nullified Panic? Nullified Poison? I think I don't really care much for this. Vicious Strike. Don't really care much for this either. Yeah, no. And it gets Endure. Which I also... Well, I think I care about it more than Nullify Panic. Right. No. That one's pretty dang good. Right, what else is there on the list of stuff that I might be able to fuse? Kingu and Kikuruhime for this one. Nah. Yeah, I'd have to give up a lot of my really good personas. I think I'll be fine for the moment. I'll have to come back to the Velvet Room eventually and... Well, I'm gonna have to get some social link personas anyway, but... It's already a pretty decently long episode, but I do want to see if I can maybe do this. I might also die and then retry next episode. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. Yep. Time for a cutscene.
Naoto!
Ah, it's about time you arrived. Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
No! No, no, don't go!
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone? It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone.
Naoto-kun.
You wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same. But the difference between me and you is... Why delude yourself? I am you. These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth. The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth. No matter how many cases you spend hours cogitating over, no matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes. It's your brain they're interested in. The gray matter locked up in that skull. As long as they need it, you're an ace, detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you. You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature. You're just a lonely child.
Naoto.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now. Then they'll see who I am. I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living. Ha! I'm telling you that's impossible. You are but a child. How can you change that essential truth? Stop it! At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure! You have no objections, do you, Naoto Shirogane? Stop it! Naoto. Such a cool, manly name. But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes. How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
Wait, what? Did I hear that right? He's not a guy?
I won't throw a tantrum. That accomplishes nothing. How often I've heard those words from the adults. Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge. They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify? What? It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with. You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling. After all, I am you.
That's not true! Don't say it!
It's okay. Let the kid spill the whole thing. If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting. We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
As if you know anything about me. You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile!
Save the discussion for later.
Here it comes.
Oh boy. Okay.
I am a shadow, the true self. What? Are you sick of yourselves too? Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Operation? I hate ouchies!
Have you made up your mind? Then let us commence.
Alright. Okay. So I think I want to begin with... What is your weakness of Kingu? Kingu? Fire. Let me go switch off into this guy first. Because I want to go and increase my defense. For the beginning of this battle. Yeah. Right. Can I see your attacks?
It's a strong one.
Okay. Let's begin by doing a revolution. Oh, sorry, a black spot. See what this is gonna do for me. Nice. Son of a bitch! Alright, Garadine. Buffadine. Agadine.
You okay, Senpai? Hang in there.
Dekaja. Gets rid of all my stat modifier. Okay, stat increases.
Woo,
Right.
you're up. Time for a counterattack. This one's
Haven't tried lightning quite yet. You do have a weakness here. Let's see, where's... I think it's her, right? Yep. Lao-Tzu. What weakness does this one have? I didn't take a look. No. Well. Let's try Matsuo. Seems like increasing my defense is maybe not the best thing to do. Let's go for another black spot. Wata! And...
it's
yeah.
a strong one. Don't
The only thing I haven't tested is fire. Okay, let me go and increase the damage with... like, just everybody's damage with Teddy. Might get knocked down again though, but I guess we'll see. Mute Ray. Flicked with silence, okay.
Yosuke Senpai's persona is sealed.
Okay. Let's try Agado. Resist. Okay, so he resists fire.
This one's strong. Watch yourself.
Alright. Okay, good to know. It's a good thing that I don't have, you know, a certain somebody in the party.
I'll finish you.
That's handy at least. Even though I do have a weakness against fire. ×2, so that's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Let's go for Mediarama. Can I heal silence? Maybe. Agonine. Nice, evade fire, cool. Right, let me go and switch over to... I think this boy. Right? Well, I'm not sure though. Sure, let's go and just... try. Matarunda. Decreases all force attacks, okay. $153. That's pretty decent.
I'll finish you. Yosuke Senpai's persona is sealed.
I think it should be fine for another turn. Let's go and try Bufferine. See how much damage it does. 219, wow.
No, that will never do. Patience must lie still for me to drill proper holes into them.
Jesus. Element 0. Elemental resistance is nullified. Okay. Let's see. Hariti. 51 magic damage. And then I have stuff like Buffetine, I guess. Right. Yeah, Buffetine seems like one of the better things to do. For 176 damage. Nice. Yosuke has recovered. Let's go for Garudyne. That's pretty nice. So it's definitely magic. Like, he definitely has a bigger magic weakness than physical. Alright. Golgolim Eyes. Missed? I have no idea what that does, but... I didn't find out quite yet. I feel like this is only the first phase to a battle, because... yeah. He doesn't seem to have a lot of HP. Or she in this case, because apparently the he is a she. I will say I did think there was something funky, you know? But the game called it a he, so I decided to also call it a he.
Yosuke Senpai.
Of course, we are both weak to that.
Man, oh man.
Heat Riser, which gives them a million stat ups.
You're up. Time for a counterattack.
Okay, so yeah, I do have a lot of weakness to lightning. Which is a little bit annoying.
Get it together.
There we go. Yeah, yours gets kind of slow. See, it does have a skill to get rid of that stuff. Yep. There we go. Let's go for a Meteorama. Alright, Mazio down again.
You okay,
Hey, what? Teddy is weak to lightning?
Hang in there.
I never even noticed that.
Woo, you're up.
Or
Time
did
for
I
a
just have a weakness to
counterattack.
everything? No, her weakness is lightning, yeah. That's very annoying. 3 people in my party have a weakness to lightning. And he's using lightning like crazy. Well, I can keep this going though. It's not amazing though. Do you have anybody else who does like magic damage? And isn't weak to lightning? Yeah, but not that much. Well, I guess this one, but then like weak to fire. And it doesn't have strong magic. Yeah, no, not really. I can get this one going. Yeah. I'll go and switch to this one then. And just do physical attacks. What? Okay, all the affinities are going back.
I'll finish you.
Okay, I'm kind of low on health. But I think it might be an idea for me to guard with these two. Let me take a look. Okay, yeah, lightning is your only weakness. Okay. That's it.
Why must you struggle so much?
Garodine. Okay, now he just switches elements whenever the hell he feels like it.
Hang in there.
Okay. Right. There's no going around it.
Woo, you're up.
I'm just
Time
gonna
for a
get knocked down.
counterattack.
I'm just constantly gonna get knocked down. Right, good to know. Means I don't have to hold back anymore. Miss. Because of course. Miss again.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
Oh yeah, let's go and get rid of those stat bonuses. And let's go for a Meteorama. It's not gonna do that much. But... well, actually it does a side of mine, but Element 0. Which gives me... yeah, which nullifies all the elemental shenanigans. Okay, since I'm gonna, like, guaranteed have a weakness anyway... well... you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep it like this. No. I don't want to have the weakness to lightning because then he knocks down 3 people. Which is a lot. Okay. So... you don't have the... yeah, no, you don't have the things anymore. Let's go for a Garodine. And let's continue hitting. Mazio down. It's gonna knock down 2 people.
Yosuke senpai.
And then Heat Riser again. Let's hope that I hit. Wow. Really does not do that much damage anymore. Miss.
I'm pissed now.
Let's go for the Dekaja.
Let's do this. Persona. I won't lose.
So I think when I guard with the other 2, he's not gonna use Maziodan. Yeah. Hey, so look at that. That's so annoying to deal with. Wow. Once again, the game continuously throwing very annoying bosses in my way.
Get up.
Alright. Let's go and lower your stats again. And just keep healing. This is not the best thing to do, but it is a thing that I can do. Mazio down again. Yep.
Yosuke-senpai! Oh man, oh man!
This is such a stupid battle already.
Alright?
I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna guard again with the other two. Or I could just guard with everybody, but then I can't do jack shit.
Damn it!
Nah, fuck it. This works. It's very annoying, takes a lot of time, but it works. Magaradine, which is I am then weak to.
Hang
Yep.
in there.
Muse Ray against him. Miss, nice, okay.
Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack.
This time it doesn't have his stat increases. Let's go for the Garodine. Actually doing some damage. Nani. And let's go into Miniram again, because getting Bombo comboed and killed right now would be beyond bad.
Why won't you lie down and die? You children can't do anything at all!
Matsuodine.
Yosuke-senpai! Oh man, oh man!
Mutray on her. Inflicted the silence, okay.
Chie-senpai's persona is sealed!
It's not too big of a disaster. She also, yeah, she does a lot of like physical damage, magic damage, yeah, sure. No. You did not buff yourself, so... Right.
I won't lose!
Nidorama. So it doesn't matter what party you're going to enter this battle with. He's just going to use a lot of annoying crap. Inflict with silence. Is this your no tactic? Just inflicting everybody with silence?
Yosuke-senpai's persona is sealed!
I do have some items that can circumvent that, so... It's not a disaster if he decides to silence everybody. Element 0 again. Alright. She has recovered. Let's go for Black Spot again. Yeah, I don't need to heal right now, so Buffalo. Matsuodine, time to knock everybody on the floor again.
Yosuke-senpai!
And then Heat Riser again. Yosuke is... No, Yosuke is silenced right now. Not sure how long though, it might be unsilenced in this turn. Not sure that.
I'll finish you!
Miss.
I'm pissed now!
Yep. Perfect. Gotcha. This is gonna be another really long episode. Oh well.
I won't lose!
It's a boss battle. In my opinion, it kind of deserves to be a long episode then. Matsuodine. Miss. Nice.
Yosuke-senpai! Oh man, oh man!
Oh man, oh man. It's fine though. This works. Well, you know what, if I actually hit. In any case.
Damn it! Who do they think they are? Let's do this!
A child detective. Right, make it run. God damn. Fucking Mazio dying.
Senpai. Oh man, oh man.
Some people must be watching this boss battle and being like, ugh. But I still think that there's no going around it. You're gonna run into having to deal with the weaknesses in this battle. Constantly. He has every single element, so... And sure, you can make personas with the main character who might not have a weakness to any element, but that doesn't save your party members. And automatically gives him the one more, and then he buffs himself even more. Right, I'm kind of running low on his speed now. With the Yosuke. Right, get up, Teddy.
I won't lose.
Let's go for Megurama again. This one has been better than I expected now. Brave Blade. Okay. Not using an element against me. That is perfect. Couldn't be better. Might actually give me the opportunity to kill you. No, not if I miss. Go down. I'm going to Meteorama. I don't want to risk it. I have no idea what it's going to do, so... Might just do another Brave Blade, but... Nope, I got it down. That's going to knock me on the floor.
You okay, Senpai? Hang in there.
Mute Ray. Punchy,
Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack.
Persona.
Miss.
Chie Senpai's persona is sealed.
Thwack. He should die from Bufudine right now. There we go. Yeah, done. There we go, fill in my glass of something to drink. With a successful victory. At least for this battle. There might still be another battle. I'm hoping not, but... It wasn't easy, but it also wasn't really difficult, so I'm not sure. Right. Well, I guess it is kind of difficult though, like this particular persona had a lot of firepower and different elements and all that.
So Nato-kun was a girl.
Oh, sorry, I hurt myself.
Are you awake? Where am I? I remember you all arriving, and... That's right. You saw everything. I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective. My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps. An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself. Perhaps I inherited that desire from them as well. I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream. I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling me Junior Detective. At first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
What was that you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases. My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with. Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time. But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
Do you not like being a girl? Is that why you always dress like a boy?
My sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective. Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society. If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
You don't know that.
Hey, You must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist. But you are me. And I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for isn't to become a man. It's to accept myself for who I really am.
The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. Oh my god, I love him. Naoto has faced her other self. She has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Sakuna Hikona.
In any event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long. No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police. But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
That's right. And you proved it, Naoto. Anyways, we can talk more later. We need to get you out of here.
Hey! Hey!
Naoto's breathing heavily.
Sheesh, she really put her life on the line for this. But without her efforts, we'd never have realized that the culprit is still at large.
You're too frickin' reckless, damn it.
I never doubted that you'd all come for me. Although the reality turned out to be far beyond what I'd imagined.
What a dumbass. You're no genius at all. We were tearing our hair out over you.
So you did worry about her, Kanji? Oh.
Shut up! Mind your own damn business.
I'll take her home. I don't think she can go back by herself.
It's all right. I can...
No way, Missy! Don't think that doing everything on your own is the adult thing to do. Come on, let's go. Grab on.
We're able to rescue Naoto safely, and it seems the case is not over yet. Boarded up lab. Nice. Can I save? No.
Hey! Welcome back.
Oh boy.
Sorry, we got off early today.
Come on, take a seat. They
Wow.
found Naoto-kun. Oh, do you know who Naoto-kun is? He just up and vanished without a word. But it looks like he's back now. Way to put a scare into everyone. Heesh.
I'm relieved.
You don't seem surprised. You didn't already know he was found, did you?
You really ought to do something about that habit of yours, Doji. They go to the same
Oopsie.
school. Rumors spread fast out here, you know? But man, why'd Naoto-kun disappear? I guess he can be a little difficult. Maybe he got sulky after being given the boot and ran away from home. But I tell ya, I was shocked to hear that he up and vanished like that. If there'd been a fourth kidnapping and murder, we'd be back to square one again.
Adachi.
You know what sucks? We still don't have proof that the Kubo kid murdered anyone besides Mr. Muraoka. How are we gonna make a case like this? I wonder if Dojima-san's instinct is right. Maybe there really is another perp out there. The real one.
Adachi, how many times I gotta say it? Quit running your mouth like that.
Well, sorry.
All right, see here. Don't worry about the case. Just go study like a normal student. If you don't,
Hey, I said it like a normal student.
I'm going to bed.
Next to, you know, saving the world. Or saving people, really, not particularly world.
Sorry. I killed the mood there. But yeah, I can totally understand why Dojima-san's worried. Just leave the case to us police. You know the problems it could cause if something happened, right? Like, if it happened you were mixed up in it. We'd be real worried.
Are more scary things gonna happen?
No way, Nanako-chan. Everything's all right now. We caught the bad man, so no more scary things will happen, right? Everything's just fine.
Okay.
Anyways, your dad's just a worrywart. Leave it to me. You might not know to look at me, but I got the most brains in the whole police department. Oh, was that too hard to understand? Did you get it? Well, now that Dojima-san's gone, I should get going too. Good night.
I thought she went back home.
What does got brains mean?
It means he's smart.
Huh. So things will be alright?
Nanako's fallen silent. The night passes with the awkward mood hanging in the air. Awkward. Yes, please. Alright, people, this is gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Jiso. I was playing Persona 4 Golden, and next episode we're gonna go and continue our normal life. And yeah, maybe actually, well, there's a lot of work to do. I'll just see you guys next episode. Goodbye.